Okay, we're continuing to learn Attrasoft Image Deep Learner. In these problems, we will identify three concepts: earring, rings, and a watch. We have done 3 layers so far. The first layer, identify curves. Second layer, we obtain some features from image segment. In the third layer, we combine all the segment signatures to segment features together to create a new feature. And in this layer, we're going to pass the definition of a match and unmatch to the software. Okay, let's look at the data. We said the data need to be organized in a certain way. The first is for feature extraction, then supervised learning, then testing, then to have a copy of all the data saved. So let's do the learning. We're going to use the same data for the training. So we combine all the data, about 1,000 images together. And then we generate variations. In this case, we simply enlarge image from 400 to 400 to 800 by 800. So this is a 400 by 400. And in this data, we get original data and we rotate them 2 degrees. So if you see the image, it rotated to this way 2 degrees. And then reversely rotate to the other direction 2 degrees. So those are the data. We actually just use the training and the retraining one. We're just retrain once because concept recognition, we don't need too much training. So this is the data. Now how do we generate the data? We already talk about this topic. To generate the data, we simply click this button, and then you put the image here. You drag for the original image there. And these are all the images here. And to scale up, let's scale 200. You just click this. Rotate 2 degrees, you get that. Rotate another -2 degrees, you get there. At the end of the generation, you will open folder, grab all the images, and then there's also a matching file. So at the end of the day, we're going to save the matching files, which tell me this image from this image I generated this image. These two should match. Okay. So we finished generating the variations. If you have more questions, go to one of our earlier video. We have an entire video just to show you how to generate the image variations. So now we're ready to start this layer. First of all, here's the process. Basically, you just start button 1, 2, 3, 4. So we start to load the feature from the last layer. Okay, feature loaded. Before we do all the test, we are going to do a test, just see if it's okay. So we grab an image, put it in the first folder. Okay, the image will not show up here. This is for the training images. So the single image will show up here. So that's okay. We're there. And then we test with one image signature to see whether it works or not. Now it's getting slower. As you build more and more layers, it becomes slower and slower. Because in the first layer we get a segment. The segment is not fixed in a particular location. The segment can vary all over the places. So you will go all over the places, grab the best matching segment, and you do that 4 times. And then you create features. Then you go next layer to get to combine all the feature together. Okay, so we have, remember the last layer, we have 650 also features. So test OK. So we test one image. That's OK. So now we're going to get image signatures. And once we get the image signature, we'll pass the file to here, matching file to here. It will tell us which image matched with which other image. And the software learn what is a match. Then you're ready to identify images. So we are going to the next step to bring the train image to here. We have about 1,000 image, so we just load this 1,000 image right here. And we're going to the next step, getting the image signatures. So let's start. Again, when we go to 4 layer, it's much slower than the 3 layers. In the future, we'll go to 5 layer, it's even slower. So we are going to wait for a while. Now we move to the next image. This is going to take a while, so we're going to come back when this finish. Okay, now we finished signature computations. We go to next steps. We open the train file and the image signature file. This is the signature we just computed, and this is the training file. We saved the match file as we generate the image variations. As we generate the image variations, we also have a matching file. So we'll simply grab this, copy, and go back to here. And then save. So now we have a both file ready. We have the training is simply take this image signatures and tell which signature matched which, and then the software learn what is match. So we have a both file ready, and now we're going to train. So simply click train button. In this case, we're just train once, retrain once. So training completed. Now we're going to train one more time with one more folders, with this folder, which we rotate 2 degrees. Okay. So we'll go to the next step. Step 8 is select folder for training. We're simply drag and drop to this training box. So this is 4B. It tells you that. And then we're going to train again. So we'll click get the image signature for retraining. We'll just start. I just restarted. So let's load the feature first. Feature loaded. I restarted the software. So get image signatures. So now we started to compute the image signature again. Again, by the time you go through 4 layers, it's going to be a little bit slower. We're just okay. The first signature is finished, so we'll come back when this computation is finished. Okay, so the signature computation is over. Now we're going to work on the matching files. So click this, and as we generate variations, we have a matching file generated. So we grab this, which tells us which image matched with which. We'll go back, select all, paste. So this basically saying this image match with this. And this is the image generated when we generate the image variations. So save. Okay, so we have both files, signature file and matching files. Now we can retrain. And we simply click retrain. Training should not take too long. Okay, retraining is complete. So that completed the last layer, supervised layer. Now we're going to go to the next layer. Next, we're going to the next layer to test it. And if tested okay, we're going to generate redistribution software. We went through this exercise before. As I explained, the last layer is always the same. And so the process is identical as the last example. So I'll see you next time. Bye.